what's up everybody? Casey Cooper here at ZILDJIAN Studios, and I just finished unboxing this beautiful Pearl Masters BCX kit in Lava Bubinga, and I am so excited to show that to you guys later in some new videos. But right now, I'm about to open up the gorgeous ZILDJIAN cymbals to go along with it. I keep using beautiful and gorgeous because these cymbals are so pretty and I'm so excited to be playing them. Once I found out what kit I was getting and all this stuff for Drumeo, I wanted to make sure that I had an array of awesome sounds and just options to show you guys in videos and to kind of custom fit them to the song I'm playing or to the style I'm playing or whatever I'm doing. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the setup I'm going to use today at my live lesson, which you'll be able to watch on YouTube, and also just a bunch of different options. You see I've got them behind me, I've got them in this box. So let's get started. We're going to start off with my favorite pair of hi-hats ever. Now, if you guys know me, I've said this before. These are the K-Custom Session hi-hats, 14 inches, and I just love the crispness and attack from them. I am a big fan of using the cymbals for a lot of like cool like rolls and things like that, a lot of little effects and just spicing it up the hi-hats a lot, and these give a lot of room and articulation to the playing that allow me to do a lot of that. So the cymbals that I'm going to put on, I'll go ahead and put on for you guys. So these hi-hats are going straight away on the kit. Then after that, we'll talk about some of these others. So I believe these 14-inch K-Custom Session hats were actually co-developed with Steve Gadd. So you know that means they're good right there. And I certainly love them as well. So they're going on the kit. Brilliant finish, shining like crazy over here. All right, next up, we've got the 12-inch Oriental China Trash. I love the China Trash cymbals from ZILDJIAN, and so I have the 12, 16, 18, 20, and 10 inches at home, and so I really wanted the 12-inch here to go along with the spiral stacker, which I'll show you in a second. I'm gonna put that on there. It's going right in the front. Hopefully that doesn't block your view too much. But then I've got one of my new favorite cymbals. This is loud, but this is the spiral stacker from ZILDJIAN, and it's basically a slinky of awesome sound, and it goes right on top of this cymbal here, and it actually has the same thing in it, so we'll deal with that later. I didn't realize it did, but that goes on there in the middle. Then next up, got an 18-inch Oriental China Trash, and so this bad boy is going to be one of my two options that I keep on the right-hand side over here for that really hard rock metal sound. And I'm super excited about that. Like I said, I just love these in all sorts of sizes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put the 18 on. But I do have another one coming up next. So there's the 18-inch. And a little kick drum for you guys. Then, just like I said, I got another one here. This is the 16-inch Oriental Trash from ZILDJIAN, and so just another sound option in that hard rock kind of metal category. I love to do some melodic stuff with the cymbals where I actually kind of switch between sounds like just kind of wonderful sound effects there, but kind of change up the melody and everything with the actual cymbals. Now we've got some more effects cymbals here. I've got a lot of options in this category. This right here is the 8-inch A-Custom Splash. I'm not going to get it out of the bag. It's pretty easy to understand what that is. And so that's a cool little effect cymbal. A lot of times I'll put that on the left-hand side near the hi-hat, or I'll put it right there by the ride, so like ding, ding, tss, and just have that little effect. Now this is a fun new cymbal. This is the 10-inch EFX. So if you've seen some of my videos before, you've seen the holy cymbals filled with holes, not like spiritual holy, but it is a really cool splash effect. And I may be breaking that one out today as well. I'm excited about playing this. Then we've got the 10-inch A Custom Splash. So I've got 2 splash options, and then I've got the EFX splash option, so lots of little quick, fun, splashy sounds for, especially going along with that hi-hat work I was telling you about. It's fun to go like do a little roll on the hats and then end with a splash for a little bit of extra taste. And then one of my favorite cymbals, the ZILDJIAN. This is such a fun cymbal. I used it all the time in Georgia State marching band and basketball band, and it's just really great for an effect in a song. You know, you do those drop cuts, ding, and I mean, it's fun and it's entertaining. So there's that. Next up, we've got some crashes. This is the 18-inch A Custom Medium Crash, and so I'm going to put that right over here on the left. It's going to be the bad boy that I crash on. It's so pretty. I mean, you can see how I look in the cymbal. I just absolutely love brilliant finish cymbals, and there's a lot of fun with them. Then we've got the 18-inch EFX cymbal. So this is similar to that splash I was telling you guys about, in that it has the holes and it just kind of has a little more of a trashy sound to a crash. So it's a cool effect. Then, getting to the rides, we've got a 21-inch brilliant Sweet Ride, and if you guys know me, you guys know I love the Sweet Ride, and so to finally get a brilliant finish one to match everything, one of the reasons I haven't used a Sweet Ride in the past is I really like the cymbal set to look good together. I am a visual guy. Videos and stuff makes sense, and so to have a Sweet Ride that matches this is going to be awesome, and I think I'm going to go ahead and throw it on here. Really excited about hearing that one because I've been playing the traditional finish Sweet Ride for a while. In fact, I just had the 23-inch traditional finish on the set. And then lastly, not lastly, but one of the lastlies, this is the 19-inch medium crash A Custom. And so this is just a lower pitched partner for the 18-inch on the other side. And so, as I'm sure you can see from the overhead angle up here, just shining brilliance all around the kit. Got the spiral stacker here that I got to get this little thing out of. Then I can set it right on there, and so there'll be a spiral stacker there, crashes here, adjust the height a little bit. And this is going to be my first setup that I use at Drumeo for my live lesson today, and also for a ton of awesome lessons and covers and videos and stuff that I'll be putting out for you guys. Got all sorts of fun stuff ahead. Now, when I hit up ZILDJIAN about getting some cymbals for my Drumeo setup up here, they were actually like, yeah, we'd love to get you those, and then how about we send you some other ones so that you can mix it up and have different sounds. And so, I mean, I am just beyond thankful and blessed to have the support that I have from ZILDJIAN, and them, I mean, trusting me with all this beautiful cymbal. I mean, it's like a Christmas store of just gorgeous cymbals in here. And so back behind me and a little bit more in this box are a few more options that I want to tell you guys a little bit about. I'll be switching them in and out on the videos and everything, and really it's also for the other ZILDJIAN artists who come through here. I've got a lot of really talented players who come through here, way more technically talented than myself, and they're going to be coming in here and enjoying these cymbals, and just like, I mean, it's crazy to think that I'm playing some of the same cymbals that some of these incredible drummers are going to be playing. So like, it's so much fun to be here and such an honor. Let me show you some more of these cymbals. Now, we've got these K light hi-hats, which, oh man, if you have never tried the light hi-hat, you need to try the light hi-hat. They are really, really fun. I actually play with 16-inchers at Freedom Church where I play drums, and they are just so like big, and I mean, they're 16 inches, so that makes sense, but they're just a really big sounding cymbal, and a lot of great sounds coming from them. And then my go-to K-Custom hybrid hi-hats, and these are actually 14¼ inches, which is really funny because you add that little 1/4 inch and it adds a lot for sound. And so definitely a great cymbal. The last time I was here at Drumeo, these are the hats that I brought with me to play, and I actually have another pair in my cymbal bag over there. So definitely recommend those. Let me get this box out of the way. I'm going to talk about some of these on this back wall. So starting from right to left, you've got the K-Custom Hybrid Ride, which will go right along with the K-Custom Hybrid hats. And it is just a beautiful cymbal, has a pretty cool bell on it and a lot of wash. Still a good looking cymbal as well. And then going down the line here, I don't really want to pick them all up and just ruin them with my fingerprints, but I've got a K-Custom 19-inch Hybrid Trash Smash, which is like a cross between a China and a crash cymbal. I've used it in some of my older videos, definitely played around and messed around with it before, and it's a fun cymbal. Then we've got some beautiful dark crashes here. We've got a 19-inch thin dark crash, we've got a 20-inch K-Custom dark crash, and then a 18-inch K-Custom dark crash. And so those three right there are just kind of a very different sound than the very brilliant finish, bright sounding A-Customs that I have on there. So I'll be able to switch it up, have something a little different both times. And then on the end here, to go with those light hats, this is the 22-inch K Light Ride. And it is just a phenomenal ride. I love it so much. At Freedom Church, Ackworth campus, where I play a lot, we have the 24-inch K-Custom Light Ride, and so it is just a beautiful piece of cymbal machinery. I don't think machinery is the right word because there's not really any moving parts, but when I hit them, they move. So that is the setup. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. I'm gonna play you guys out a little bit here and just have a little fun on the kit, and then we're actually going to do another video where the kit's all mic'd up and you get some really great studio sound of how these drums sound natural, no sound replacement or anything, just like jamming out, having a good old time, and show you how these cymbals sound as well. So stick around for that video. We'll put a link at the end, and it'll be available sometime after this one, or maybe before. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But you guys let me know down below what you think of the new cymbals, which ones are your favorite. Let me know what you think of the drums, and make sure, if you're interested in seeing how these drums sound in a more kind of lesson and personal environment where I'm actually playing them with music and stuff, sign up right in the description there. I've got a link that I will send you an email. If you click on it and put in your email, I'll send you an email telling you about all my new lessons, covers, videos, all sorts of fun stuff that I'm doing here at Drumeo, and you get to see these beautiful cymbals live, and it's all free. So make sure you sign up. I'll send you cool stuff. We can chat, and thank you so much for watching. Happy drumming.